Have your knees been feeling stiffer lately? Maybe your legs feel heavy after a short walk, your ankles seem more swollen by evening, or getting up from a chair takes a little more effort than it used to. After 60, changes like these can have many causes, but one piece of the puzzle that deserves attention is collagen. Collagen is one of the structural proteins your body relies on to support cartilage, tendons, ligaments, skin, and other connective tissues. Think of it as part of the framework that helps your joints stay supported while you walk, bend your knees, climb stairs, or simply move around the house. The challenge is that our bodies do not maintain collagen in exactly the same way throughout life. As we grow older, collagen production and turnover change, while years of normal wear and tear continue to place demands on our joints and connective tissues. But aging does not mean your body suddenly loses its ability to make collagen. Your body continues producing it, provided it has the nutrients required for the process. Certain fruits supply vitamin C and protective plant compounds that can support normal collagen formation and help protect tissues from oxidative stress. In this video, we're counting down 8 fruits, from number 8 all the way to number 1, that can fit naturally into a collagen-supportive diet after 60. Along the way, you'll learn what makes each fruit different, which nutrients matter most, and simple ways to enjoy them without turning your daily routine upside down. And make sure you stay with me until number 1, because the fruit at the top of this list may surprise you. It isn't the fruit most people think of when they hear vitamin C, and many adults over 60 may rarely, if ever, include it in their diet. Before we begin, I'd love to hear from you. What is your favorite fruit? And how old are you? Share your answer in the comments. It's always wonderful to see people of different ages and from different places joining the conversation. And if practical senior health information like this is useful to you, subscribe so you can join us for the next video as well. Now, let's start the countdown with number 8. Kiwi, small enough to fit in the palm of your hand. Kiwi may not look impressive at first, but when it comes to supporting your body's natural collagen-making process, this little green fruit brings something especially important to the table: vitamin C. Your body cannot build collagen efficiently without vitamin C. Think of collagen production like assembling a strong rope. Amino acids provide the raw material, but vitamin C helps your body carry out key steps needed to turn those materials into stable collagen fibers. 2 amino acids involved in this process are proline and lysine. Your body uses them as part of the structure of collagen, while vitamin C supports the reactions that help stabilize that structure. This matters because collagen is found throughout the connective tissues that help you move, including cartilage, tendons, and ligaments. For someone over 60, supporting these tissues can be especially relevant to everyday movements. Bending the knees, standing up from the couch, walking through the grocery store, or climbing a flight of stairs. Kiwi won't suddenly restore a worn joint, but it can provide nutrients your body genuinely uses as part of normal tissue maintenance. Kiwi has another interesting feature as well: an enzyme called actinidin. Actinidin helps break down certain dietary proteins during digestion. That's useful, because protein provides amino acids your body can use for many repair and maintenance processes. So kiwi offers an interesting combination: vitamin C to support collagen formation, and an enzyme that can assist with protein digestion. Adding it to your routine doesn't need to be complicated. Try a fresh kiwi with breakfast, slice it over plain yogurt, or blend it into a smoothie. If you enjoy the texture, the washed skin is edible too and provides additional fiber. The important point isn't to eat huge amounts. It's consistency and variety, and kiwi is only our starting point. Number 7 brings something different to the countdown: an enzyme known not just for helping digest protein, but for its connection to the body's inflammatory response. Number 7 is pineapple. If your knees or ankles sometimes feel puffy and stiff after a long day on your feet, pineapple brings something different to our countdown. Yes, it provides vitamin C, but the compound that makes this fruit especially interesting is an enzyme mixture called bromelain. Bromelain helps break down proteins during digestion, but it has also been studied for its relationship with the body's inflammatory response. That's important because when tissues around a joint become irritated and swollen, movement can feel more difficult. Your knees may not bend as comfortably. Your ankles may feel tight in your shoes, or your hips may seem less willing to move after you've been sitting for a while. Reducing inflammation isn't the same thing as rebuilding collagen, of course. But keeping inflammation under control can be part of creating a healthier environment for your joints and connective tissues. And pineapple supports that bigger picture in another way. It provides vitamin C, the nutrient we discussed with kiwi, which your body needs during collagen synthesis. Collagen helps form part of the structural framework of tendons, ligaments, cartilage, and other connective tissues that support your knees, hips, and ankles every time you stand or take a step. Pineapple also supplies manganese. You may hear much less about this mineral than vitamin C, but manganese acts as a helper for enzymes involved in several processes in the body, including the formation and maintenance of connective tissue. So, pineapple gives us three useful pieces in one fruit: bromelain for protein digestion and its connection with inflammatory processes, vitamin C for normal collagen formation, and manganese for connective tissue metabolism. You don't need a special recipe to enjoy it. Fresh pineapple is an easy choice. Add a few pieces to breakfast, combine it with plain yogurt, or use a modest portion in a smoothie. When possible, be careful with canned pineapple packed in heavy syrup, sweetened juices, and other processed versions that can add a surprising amount of sugar. Before we move on, tell me something in the comments. Where are you watching from today? I always enjoy seeing how far this community reaches. Number 6 is papaya. Soft, naturally sweet, and easy to eat, papaya can be especially convenient for older adults. But behind that bright orange flesh is something more interesting than its flavor, an enzyme called papain. Papain helps your digestive system break dietary proteins into smaller components, including peptides and amino acids. Why does that matter in a conversation about collagen? Because collagen doesn't appear out of nowhere. Your body needs amino acids as raw materials to build and maintain proteins throughout your tissues. Think of it this way. Eating protein gives your body the building materials, while digestion helps unpack those materials so they can actually be used. Papaya can play a supporting role in that first step. But that's only part of the story. Papaya is also a good source of vitamin C. As we've already seen, vitamin C is essential for normal collagen formation. That collagen becomes part of the connective tissue framework, found in tendons, ligaments, and other structures that help stabilize your joints as you walk, bend, reach, and move through the day. Papaya also provides plant compounds such as flavonoids and other antioxidants. These compounds help protect cells from oxidative stress and are being studied for their relationship with inflammatory processes. That's relevant as we get older because supporting connective tissue isn't only about providing building blocks. It's also about maintaining an environment where those tissues can function well. Choosing papaya is simple. Look for a ripe fruit that gives slightly when gently pressed and has flesh that is soft and orange. You can scoop it straight from the skin, add it to plain yogurt, or squeeze a little fresh lime over the top for a brighter flavor and an extra touch of vitamin C. You may also see people adding papaya seeds to smoothies. The seeds are edible, but they have a strong, peppery taste, so if you choose to eat them, keep the amount small. There's no need to consume the seeds to get the main nutritional benefits of the fruit. Our next fruit takes the vitamin C story to another level. In fact, number 5 contains an amount that may surprise people who automatically think of oranges whenever vitamin C is mentioned. Number 5 is guava. This tropical fruit is exceptionally rich in vitamin C. So much so that a serving can provide considerably more than many fruits people usually associate with this nutrient. But guava offers a second advantage that makes it different from the fruits we've already discussed. Along with helping provide what your body needs to make collagen, guava contains protective plant compounds including polyphenols and carotenoids, such as lycopene, particularly in pink and red varieties. These antioxidants help your body manage oxidative stress, a process that can affect cells and tissues over time. So, instead of thinking only about making more collagen, consider both sides of the equation, giving your body nutrients for normal collagen production, while also eating foods that help protect tissues from oxidative damage. That combination can be especially relevant when your knees feel stiff after sitting. For a long time, your ankles become uncomfortable after being on your feet, or your legs simply don't feel as flexible as they once did. Guava isn't a treatment for these symptoms, but it can be a nutrient-dense addition to an overall diet that supports healthy connective tissue. The simplest way to eat it is fresh. Wash the fruit thoroughly, slice it, and enjoy it as it is. The skin is edible and provides additional fiber and plant compounds, so peeling isn't necessary if you enjoy the texture. You can also blend guava into a smoothie, perhaps alongside kiwi or papaya. Just be more cautious with bottled guava drinks, sweetened nectars, and juices with added sugar. These may sound healthy because there's fruit on the label, but they don't offer the same nutritional package as eating the whole fruit. Number 4 is blackberries. Blackberries are rich in plant pigments called anthocyanins, a family of antioxidants that gives many dark berries their red, blue, and purple shades. But anthocyanins do much more than make fruit colorful. As we age, our connective tissues are exposed to years of normal movement, oxidative stress, and inflammatory activity. Certain enzymes in the body are involved in the normal remodeling of collagen and other components of connective tissue. When inflammatory processes become excessive or prolonged, however, the balance between breaking tissue down and rebuilding it can shift in an unfavorable direction. This is where the antioxidant compounds in blackberries become interesting. Anthocyanins and other polyphenols help the body defend against oxidative stress. Rather than thinking of blackberries as a food that simply creates collagen, it's more accurate to see them as part of a diet that can help support the environment surrounding the collagen your body already has. Blackberries may offer another useful benefit through their polyphenols. These compounds have been studied for their relationship with cardiovascular and blood vessel health. Healthy circulation matters because oxygen and nutrients need to travel through the bloodstream before they can reach tissues throughout your body, including those around your knees, ankles, and legs. And there's one more nutrient worth mentioning. Manganese. Your body only needs manganese in small amounts, but it serves as a helper for enzymes involved in several biological processes, including connective tissue formation. Blackberries provide some manganese along with vitamin C, fiber, and their distinctive collection of antioxidants. You can enjoy fresh blackberries by the handful. Mix them into plain unsweetened yogurt or blend them into a morning smoothie. Frozen unsweetened blackberries can also be a convenient option when fresh berries aren't available. The main thing to watch for is added sugar in berry-flavored yogurts, syrups, desserts, and packaged fruit products. And remember, we're not looking for one miracle food. We're building a pattern. One that gives your body different nutrients that work together to support connective tissue, mobility, and healthy aging. If you're finding this countdown helpful, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our upcoming senior health videos. Now we're entering the top 3, and the next fruit may look similar to blackberries, but it brings its own nutritional advantages to the table, including an interesting connection between antioxidants, circulation, and the tissues that keep you moving. Number 3 is blueberries. We're now entering the top 3, and these tiny blue fruits deserve their place for a reason that goes beyond vitamin C. Blueberries are packed with flavonoids, particularly anthocyanins, the same family of pigments we discussed with blackberries. These compounds give blueberries their deep color, but, more importantly, they act as antioxidants that help the body manage oxidative stress and support a healthy inflammatory response. Over the years, collagen within cartilage, tendons, ligaments, and other connective tissues is constantly being broken down and renewed. Aging can gradually change that balance. The tissues supporting your knees, hips, and ankles may become less resilient, which is one reason maintaining good nutrition becomes increasingly important after 60. Anthocyanins add another layer of support. Research has linked anthocyanin-rich foods with cardiovascular and blood vessel health, which matters because circulation is the delivery system of your body. Think about your legs for a moment. Every tissue around your knees, calves, and ankles depends on blood flow to deliver oxygen and nutrients. Those nutrients cannot help maintain tissue if they never reach where they're needed. Supporting healthy circulation, therefore, complements the nutritional building blocks involved in normal tissue maintenance. Blueberries also provide vitamin C and manganese. Vitamin C is required for normal collagen formation, while manganese assists enzymes involved in connective tissue metabolism. Together with the anthocyanins, these nutrients give blueberries several different ways to contribute to a diet designed around healthy aging. There's another advantage that's easy to overlook. Whole blueberries provide fiber while being relatively modest in sugar compared with many sweet processed foods. Fiber can help slow the absorption of carbohydrates and support steadier blood sugar. That's useful because maintaining healthy blood sugar is part of protecting blood vessels and supporting long-term metabolic health. If they're available where you live, wild blueberries are an excellent option because they tend to contain particularly high concentrations of anthocyanins. But don't worry if you can't find them. Regular fresh or unsweetened frozen blueberries are still nutritious choices. Try adding a handful to oatmeal, plain yogurt, or a smoothie. What you want to limit are blueberry-flavored pastries, sweetened yogurt, syrups, and packaged snacks. A product can have blueberry written across the front and still contain far more added sugar than actual berries. Now we're down to just 2 fruits. And number 2 introduces another protective compound we haven't focused on yet. Number 2 is strawberries. Strawberries earn this position because they bring together several nutrients that support collagen from 2 directions, helping your body make it and helping protect the tissues where collagen is already present. First, strawberries are an excellent source of vitamin C. As you've heard throughout this countdown, vitamin C is essential for normal collagen formation. But strawberries also contain something we haven't focused on yet: ellagic acid. Ellagic acid is a plant compound with antioxidant properties. Along with other polyphenols found in strawberries, it helps the body manage oxidative stress and has been studied for its relationship with inflammatory pathways. Why might that matter for collagen? Your body is constantly remodeling connective tissue. Old or damaged material has to be broken down so new tissue can take its place. A family of enzymes called collagenesis participates in breaking down collagen as part of this normal process. The problem isn't that these enzymes exist. We need them. The concern is when inflammation and oxidative stress disrupt the normal balance between collagen breakdown and renewal. This gives us a better way to understand the value of strawberries. They don't simply switch off collagenase. Instead, their vitamin C and antioxidant compounds contribute to the nutritional environment your body needs to maintain and protect connective tissue. Strawberries also provide manganese, a trace mineral that assists enzymes involved in connective tissue formation. That combination can be particularly relevant to the structures supporting your knees, hips, and ankles. The joints you rely on for everything from getting out of bed to walking through the neighborhood. The easiest way to enjoy strawberries is also one of the best. Eat them fresh, tray a serving with breakfast. Add them to plain yogurt, or enjoy them after a gentle walk or other light activity. Frozen strawberries without added sugar can also be a practical alternative when fresh berries aren't available. What should you limit? Strawberry jam, sweetened sauces, pie fillings, and heavily processed strawberry snacks. They may contain strawberry flavor, but they often come with a large amount of added sugar and much less of the whole fruit nutrition we're looking for. So number 2 isn't about promising that strawberries will rebuild an aging joint overnight. It's about something more realistic, supplying vitamin C for collagen formation while adding antioxidant compounds that help support the tissues you already have. And now only one fruit remains. It isn't the fruit most people would expect to see at the top of this list. In fact, many people over 60 may never have tried it. But its unusual nutritional profile gives us a compelling final piece of the collagen puzzle. And finally, number 1 is Amla, also known as Indian gooseberry. This is the fruit we've been saving since the beginning. Small, green, and intensely tart, Amla may be unfamiliar to many people, but its nutritional profile explains why it has attracted so much attention. Amla is naturally rich in vitamin C, the nutrient your body needs for normal collagen formation. But Amla also contains a broad range of polyphenols. These plant compounds provide antioxidant activity and may help protect vitamin C and other components of the fruit from oxidation. And this brings us to an important part of the collagen story: fibroblasts. Fibroblasts are cells that produce collagen and other components of the extracellular matrix, the supportive framework surrounding our cells. As we age, maintaining healthy fibroblast activity becomes increasingly relevant because connective tissues are constantly balancing repair, renewal, and breakdown. Research on Amla and its plant compounds has explored both sides of that balance. On one side, vitamin C provides essential support for collagen synthesis. On the other, antioxidants such as gallic acid, quercetin, and other polyphenols may help defend tissues against oxidative stress and influence processes involved in collagen degradation. The source behind this countdown cites research reporting changes such as a 42% reduction in knee pain and swelling, and a 24% improvement in measures related to collagen density and elasticity. It also describes findings involving muscle strength and mobility in older adults. Those numbers sound exciting, but they deserve some perspective. Findings involving an Amla extract or a specific study preparation do not automatically mean that eating the whole fruit will produce the same percentage improvement, or that everyone will experience the same result. Joint pain, swelling, tingling, and weakness can have many different causes. Still, Amla earns the number 1 position in this countdown because it combines several features we've been building toward: abundant vitamin C, antioxidant polyphenols, and compounds being investigated for their relationship with collagen maintenance and healthy aging. And you don't necessarily have to bite into a very sour fresh Amla to include it in your diet. Amla is available fresh in some markets, but powder is often more convenient. A small amount can be mixed into a smoothie or another food. Unsweetened Amla juice is another option, although checking the label for added sugar is worthwhile. If you can find the fresh fruit and enjoy its tart flavor, that works too. That's why Amla takes the top spot on our list, not as a miracle cure, but as a remarkably nutrient-dense fruit that brings together many of the collagen-supporting themes we've discussed from number 8 all the way to number 1. If swollen legs, stiff joints, uncomfortable knees, or declining mobility have been making everyday life more difficult, remember the bigger message from today's countdown. Supporting your body after 60 isn't about finding one miracle food. It's about giving your body the right nutritional support consistently. The 8 fruits we've covered work from different angles. Some provide vitamin C and other nutrients your body needs for normal collagen formation. Others deliver antioxidants that help protect existing tissues from oxidative stress. And several contain plant compounds that can support a healthy inflammatory response. Put simply, the goal is threefold: support collagen production, help protect the collagen you already have, and provide a healthier nutritional environment for connective tissues to maintain and repair themselves. You don't need to eat all 8 fruits every day. You might start by trying Amla, or simply choose 2 or 3 fruits from this list that are affordable, available, and enjoyable for you. Then pay attention over time to how your body feels. How easily you move in the morning, how your knees feel during a walk, and whether stiffness or swelling changes. And remember, Persistent swelling, tingling, weakness, or unexplained changes in mobility shouldn't simply be blamed on aging or collagen. Those symptoms can have many causes, so discussing them with a healthcare professional is important. Now I'd love to hear from you. Which of these 8 fruits will you try first? Tell us in the comments. If you know someone over 60 who could benefit from this information, share this video with them. And subscribe to the channel for more practical senior health tips, designed to help you stay informed, active, and confident in the choices you make every day. Thank you for spending this time with me. And in our next journey together, we'll continue exploring simple everyday foods and habits that can make healthy aging easier, one practical choice at a time.